Hey guys, welcome to the Fans Voice. So as most of y'all know already, the Ravens traded for Maxx Crosby. They sent over 2 first-round picks to get him. Um, doesn't surprise me in all honesty. I was about to post a video of who I thought he was going to land, and the Ravens were one of them. I thought, they were the thought out of my 5 that I picked, I thought thought the Ravens were the fourth most likely. Personally, I thought he was going to stay uh in Las Vegas, but I'm also not surprised that he got traded. But it was a big hole that the Ravens needed to fill, and they went out there and did it. My biggest reason why I thought the Ravens necessarily wouldn't go for it is because of cap space issues. Um, I guess they wouldn't have gone for him if they didn't think they could manage that. So honestly, I'm thinking that maybe Lamar Jackson is going to restructure so that way they can have him and Derrick Henry, honestly, because I think those two hold the biggest uh contracts. Uh, they have the biggest cap hit on the team. And that's also telling me that the Ravens, well, honestly, I don't see them keeping Tyler Linderbaum now because he's going to want like anywhere between 18 and 20 million a year. Um, but good on the Ravens for going out there and getting him. I wouldn't say that they overpaid. I think I think 2 first-round picks for somebody who's going to change your defense a lot, somebody who's going to be able to close out, that can help close out games for you. He's been very good at being able to get after the quarterback in the fourth quarter. He has like 22 and a half sacks in the fourth quarter. And I think that's fourth most in the league since 2019. So he's doing really good with that. So at least that'll help the Ravens not blow their fourth quarter leads. It should help out a lot. I'll give them an A on this one because it fills one of their biggest needs, and he's going to help change that defense for the better. Um, this is not a normal move that Baltimore would have made. I don't really even remember the last time they made such a big move like this. Good on them for changing. I like seeing teams adapting and doing what they need to do to actually get better. Um, and then for the Raiders, it makes sense to be able to get more draft picks. I know it's not easy moving on from from a guy that is of that caliber, but they really did need the draft picks. Um, because after the second round, they don't even have a draft pick until 102. Um, so I think there's I could see them trading back with their second pick. Now I'm firmly in belief that they're going to go Mendoza. I mean, I believed in the first place anyways, but it really makes more sense. They're just going to use this draft to help build around, to bring in a weapon or two, um, and to help fix the O line. I think they're going to be really focusing on the offense in the draft. There's going to be a lot more young faces, but I give the Raiders an A as well because I think they got a little bit more than what was expected. Not to say that he's not necessarily worth that much. I just thought that he was going to be going, maybe first and a second and maybe something else, just because when you look at what Micah Parsons went for, and Micah Parsons produced more than Maxx Crosby, although I will say I'd like Maxx Crosby better in the run game than Micah Parsons. Um, but I think Micah's a little younger and he provides a little more to the defense, like as in he does a little bit more because he can go back and cover, and he's still got the speed, and he's really good at getting after the quarterback. But Maxx Crosby is still really good, and I think they got good picks from that. I mean, they're getting pick 14 this year, and then next season in the 2027 draft, they're going to have another year with 2 first-round picks. So good job on both these teams for one of them filling it, one of their biggest holes, and another team um and the other team getting the picks to be able to build for the future. So good on both of them. Let me know what you guys think of the trade, and I will talk with you guys later. Like and subscribe.